Okay, I'm big on organizing things, so I'll take all those and put them into a baggie. But here on the ends, it's too tight for the impact wrench, so you have to take these out by hand. Just got a little wrench, and and again, you're gonna have to put it back together. You're gonna do it the opposite of what I'm doing, but a lot of this stuff can be hand tightened until the very end. I probably wouldn't put, because it's going into slate, I probably wouldn't use an impact wrench to put it back in. I would just use a hand wrench. I mean, you could tighten it to the point where you're ready for that last turn with, I don't know if I'd use an impact wrench, maybe just a screwdriver, electric screwdriver. So these will be the last ones to come out on this end and the other end. And again, to get them back in, you're going to do that the same way. So these pieces up here, the rails, real simple. Once you unscrew that, the pieces will come right off. So all I'm doing is kind of lifting up, and so there's a rail. Now again, you'll notice I have everything labeled. That is L1, and so if you're taking it apart for the first time, you're going to want to label them properly. So this end is L, and this piece here is 1. So L1 is what goes here. This one here is on the right end, and it's on the one piece. So when we look under here, what we should find is R1. So R1 goes with RE and 1. So that makes it real easy to put it back together. You're just going to put those back in. Now, once we have all these pieces off, we're going to take the felt off. And the felt, the easiest thing to do on the felt is to buy some adhesive stuff that you used for projects when you were a kid, and self-stick adhesive, and you just spray it onto the table, and then you kind of spread the felt out and get it pretty good. You don't have to do it for the center of the table so much. As a matter of fact, I probably wouldn't do it. I would just do it here on these pieces. So you can see when I'm pulling up, you hear it coming undone. I stuck it down to the table using an adhesive, self-adhesive spray. Super easy to get it undone then. And then you notice after that, in the middle, there isn't any of that. So when you're putting it back together, you're going to line it up, lay it into place, and then you're just going to take this and fold it back a little bit. You'll notice probably that on the slate itself, there's a bit of a sheen where that stuff was sprayed. Remember that this, all here, where those holes are, is where the bolts are going, where it's going to screw together. You can also typically take it and pull it after you get it in place. You can stretch it a little bit more. So if you buy a new piece of felt, super easy to put new felt on. Literally, it's just removing these rails like we're doing here, making some cuts after the fact, but real easy to put new felt onto a table if you wanted a different color of felt on here. On the table himself, you can see that there are the screws go into those particular bolts, and if I remember right, I don't see how I did that into the felt. I don't remember how that came apart, but you should be able to replace these bumpers in much the same way. So now I'm just going to take this stuff, I'm going to put it in bags, kind of organize it, and I've got 2 more bolts at the other end to do, and then I'll show you the next step.